Chicago Bulls have won their first ever NBA championship. Here's Jordan for three. Yes! The Chicago Bulls have won the NBA championship for the second straight season.
Pippen breaks inside. Pippen got the snap. They go to Grant. To Paxson. Paxson going for the win.
Here's Paxson for three.
Paxson.
Yes! The Chicago Bulls have won three straight NBA championships.
When I lose the sense of motivation and the sense of to prove something as a basketball player, it's time for me to move away from the game of basketball.
We're seeing the end of a terrific era here in the NBA.
The Knicks finally defeat the Chicago Bulls in a playoff series.
Today, Michael Jordan at age 32 tries to accomplish what no one else truly has in team sports history.
Number 45 is back. He's in the building, ready to go.
And the season is over, my friend. The Magic winning.
Michael Jordan returned. Most people thought that the Chicago Bulls were going to go ahead and get into at least the finals in the Eastern Conference.
Tonight, the Chicago Bulls uncover their new look for the 1995-96 season.
How tough is that climb back to title number 4 going to be? And now, your Chicago Bulls!
Quando i Chicago Bulls iniziano la stagione 95-96 sono una squadra molto diversa da quella uscita dai playoff un anno prima. Con il ritorno di Michael Jordan per l'intera stagione, il nucleo dei Bulls è di nuovo al completo.
Michael and Scotty have been leaders with this team over the 90s. But Michael early in the season said, you know, this is still Scotty's team. I'm still figuring my way onto it.
Hey, Scotty!
I felt like the last couple seasons that, you know, we were still a team that were looked at as one of the better teams in the league, but not of a championship caliber team.
Up north, Carolina, at guard.
Having Michael back, we felt like that, you know, this was going to be our opportunity to go for it again.
Get the tap right there, run to inside, get the pass. Let's go.
Con Jordan e Pippen a formare un duo incomparabile, i Bulls hanno un exploit mai visto prima nella storia della squadra. A completare la formazione si aggiunge Dennis Rodman. Ora i Bulls possono vantare il trio più formidabile di questo sport. Ricoprendo un ruolo di vitale importanza, Rodman incarna perfettamente il significato dell'espressione gioco di squadra.
We had a good situation for Dennis to come into. Michael and Scotty were here. He respected those players a tremendous amount. Both of them said, hey, if you and Phil think it's the right thing to do.
You got it, Dennis. You got it. That's enough, man. That's enough.
But what's unique about this team is that in years past, teams generally have had some time to gel. And this year you've added Michael back to the mix, Dennis Rodman as a starter, and they came together so quickly.
Ma pur potendo contare su queste star, nello svolgersi della stagione i Bulls dimostrano che vincere è uno sforzo esclusivamente di squadra.
What drove us this year was a lot of the players on our team never experienced this type of winning, and not as rapidly as we did. From Randy Brown to Steve Kerr to Judd Boucher. A lot of these guys have been on other teams that have never won.
And the bench delivers again.
So the motivation was even greater. Not just from the starting five, not just from Scottie Pippen, myself, Dennis Rodman, the guys who have experienced it before, but from the guys who were on the bench supporting and coming in and relieving us of minutes. You know, they wanted it more than we did because they've never experienced anything like this in their lives.
Non tutti hanno già sperimentato di persona la grandezza di Michael Jordan, ma prima della fine di novembre anche questo cambierà.
I remember back at the game in it was Vancouver. We should have lost the game. We were down 12 points with 6 minutes to go. Michael just said, well, that's enough. I can't let this happen. And
All alone, thinking about the shot, thinking about driving. Now drives down to the right side, goes up with the left hand. It's good.
You know,
it seems like whenever we're in a tight spot, Michael just turns up the jets a little bit.
12 straight by Jordan, 12 straight.
And everybody realized that this guy was back in his full force as, you know, the most dominant player in the game.
Agli inizi di dicembre, i Bulls tornano a casa dopo una lunga tournée di successi e continuano a marciare a tutto gas fino alla fine del mese.
They're styling right now. And the question is now, who can beat this Chicago Bulls team?
It's not individual. It's a team situation.
E nessuno l'ha dimostrato meglio di Jordan e Pippen. Se da un lato sono stati l'ancora della squadra, dall'altro hanno dato alla Lega una lezione in fatto di vittorie.
Bulls are toying.
I gotta get the ball. I go to you.
Spencer and Jordan picked it off. Behind the back. Oh, yes, sir. Wow.
Only had a ball club that could hurt you in a lot of different areas, whether it was beating you on the boards, beating you defensively, or, you know, beating you in our transition game.
Al di là delle azioni spettacolari, per i Chicago vincere si basa su un'unica cosa.
It's pretty to have a shot or a dunk or, you know, a steal and a run-up, but really the things that provide you those things are the nuts and bolts of basketball, and it's hard teamwork.
Now listen, if I call a 10 defense, match up and play 10 full court defense.
You're only your weakest link.
10 given points with 8 minutes gone the first quarter.
Mentre i Bulls continuano ad accumulare vittorie, il loro successo sembra non avere fine.
You know, we're just breezing along. But you always, in the back of your mind, you realize you get off to a good start. And we kept going. And the next thing you know, it's All-Star break and, we're just sitting out there by ourselves.
I Bulls si gettano alle spalle la prima parte della stagione e vanno all'All-Star Weekend con il morale al massimo e fanno bella figura a San Antonio. Ma nessun giocatore è più felice di essere là della stella dei Chicago che è tornata a splendere.
Hi, Mike, are you having fun again?
I'm having a great time. You know, I love being behind you.
Yeah. Hey, watch out, baby, watch out.
Alla sua sesta partita All-Star, Scottie Pippen è una presenza importante, ma tutti i riflettori sono puntati su Michael Jordan.
Jack! Right there, dog. Right there, three. Here you go, dog team.
4's here, which is Pippen. 3 takes it out. Got it?
Man back right here. Right there. Hey!
Jordan segna 25 punti durante l'incontro e porta a casa per la seconda volta il premio come miglior giocatore All-Star, un ennesimo riconoscimento del fatto che ha riconquistato il suo ruolo di miglior giocatore. Con l'aprirsi della seconda parte della stagione, la corsa dei Bulls continua in modo sorprendente. Anzi, la squadra sembra ancora più forte e compatta e tutte le strategie ideate dagli avversari si rivelano puntualmente inutili.
Everybody out there is guarding a great player. If 5 on board, Tony, you come to help. Stay in front of the guy. If we don't have the break, swing the ball. Final seconds of this first half. Jordan having trouble getting across. Good pressure. Finds Pippen. Gets it on.
This is a rock star team. This is a rock team. Yeah, everyone wants to follow the biggest show on earth.
Now it's like the Beatles have arrived on the scene.
They are the best and the brightest in the NBA.
It's electric here tonight as the Bulls.
Most sought ticket in the last 10 years. All want to see Superman and Rodman.
Sul finire della stagione agonistica, i Bulls raggiungono la vertiginosa cifra di 70 vittorie e si confermano una forza temibile per qualunque avversario.
Come on, I'll give you a jump shot right now. I'll give you a jump shot. Shoot it. Well, you don't want it.
Go on the wing button hook, Scotty or Michael. Off guard, wing button hook.
High pick, start. Post him up, Felt.
Get your back. Woo. That's automatic.
In quella che si è rivelata una stagione di epiche vittorie, Jordan, Pippen e Rodman vengono nominati nella squadra NBA All Defensive. Tony Kukoc vince il Sixth Man Award e Phil Jackson diventa l'allenatore con più vittorie all'attivo nella storia della squadra e coach dell'anno. Ma la gloria maggiore va ai successi della squadra che con le sue 70 vittorie infrange ogni record.
72-10 is an outstanding record, but 72-10 don't mean a thing without a ring, and that's pretty much been the focus of this team all year. Is we're here this year to win a championship. That's our ultimate goal.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 1996 NBA playoffs.
I Bulls sono rilassati e sicuri di sé quando intraprendono il primo round contro la squadra di Miami e alla partita di ritorno in casa sono semplicemente invincibili. Non c'è un giocatore dei Miami Heat che possa fermarli. Se nella partita di andata gli avversari sono rimasti delusi, in quella di ritorno va ancora peggio. I Miami sono disperati.
We're going to try to eliminate some of the mistakes that we made in the game. You can't make mistakes against a team like this because they're going to take advantage of them.
La possibilità di riportare una vittoria schiacciante contro i Miami rende i Bulls ancora più determinati.
A bounce back to Michael, spins up a shot, score!
Incitato dal pubblico di casa, Alonso Mourning parte in quarta e segna 30 punti. Ma non è ancora abbastanza.
Dennis Rodman on the finish. And the Bulls have been superb.
Superato brillantemente lo scoglio di Miami, i Bulls si trovano ad affrontare una prova più dura. Una prova che li vede di fronte a un nemico conosciuto. Dopo anni di dominio dei playoff contro i New York Knicks, nel 94 i Chicago avevano finalmente incontrato dei degni avversari nelle semifinali della Eastern Conference. I Bulls erano persi senza Michael Jordan, che stava cercando di emergere in un altro sport.
You know, when I was down in minor league baseball, I didn't feel as connected, because I wasn't playing, and I knew that I could be a part of it. It's like the bully of the neighborhood taking advantage of your kid brother when you know the big brother's not around. You had those feelings of, God, I know I could help that team.
Lennox finally defeat the Chicago Bulls in a playoff series.
Ma quest'anno quella che affronta i Knicks ai playoff è una squadra molto diversa e di nuovo la rivalità fra le due squadre crea una miscela esplosiva.
Michael, stolen by Harper.
Knicks showing tenacious defense in this first quarter.
We got to move the ball. I want to have a split cut, which we send this guy early. This guy goes early. He goes ahead of the pass even.
Nonostante l'accanimento dei Knicks nelle prime due partite, i Bulls non si perdono d'animo.
Harper looks for John Stark. Makes a move and it's stripped away out to Scotty. He's got Rodman and Michael. Scotty won't need anybody else. This place is going crazy.
Unblemished through 5 in the playoffs. They go up 2-0 in this best-of-7 series against the New York Knicks.
Ma i Bulls vanno a New York senza il loro brillante sesto uomo Tony Kukoc, che infortunatosi alla schiena è fuori combattimento per il resto delle series.
I was nervous first because I couldn't help, especially playing in New York is tough with all that rivalry in between Chicago and New York in the past.
Senza Kukoc, la terza partita al Madison Square Garden diventa un problema per i Bulls. Mentre le due squadre combattono furiosamente per la vittoria, Michael Jordan dà il meglio di sé nella mischia. La battaglia prosegue ai supplementari ed è qui che Patrick Ewing fa assaggiare per la prima volta ai Bulls il gusto amaro della sconfitta.
jumper. He puts it in, and the Knicks go up by 1. The Chicago Bulls are beat for the first time in the playoffs.
Spogliati della loro aura di imbattibilità, i Bulls devono affrontare di nuovo i Knicks nel giro di neanche 24 ore. Ma i Chicago guardano con entusiasmo alla sfida.
Even though we're the oldest team in the playoffs, I think that we turn around really well without notice and make adjustments. Michael was very upbeat and kept saying, "This, we're fine."
Y'all realize we're 2-1, man. We're not 1-2. Let's go out here and play this thing, all right? Be ready to roll now.
I like that. What time is it? Game.
Ma un ostacolo fin troppo conosciuto sbarra il passo ai Bulls, impedendo loro di prendere lo slancio necessario.
Rodman has to play. He's blocked by Ewing. Second foul. Patrick Ewing hearing it from the crowd.
Ewing wants Scottie Pippen. Ewing shoots it in the foul line. Good, a tough shot by Ewing right in the face of Scottie Pippen. New York takes the lead and the Bulls take time.
Quando i Knicks passano in testa al tabellone, i Bulls trovano un eroe imprevisto.
Rodman open, drives it down the middle, underneath Weddington, fadeaway shot, good, right baseline. Bill Weddington has given Chicago the 1-point lead.
It wasn't said, let's look for Billy. I was filling a spot and going to a position where I'd be helpful to our offense. We all have a purpose and a role on this team, and everyone knows that their role is important, and at any time they're going to be called upon to perform.
Bulls lead 3-1 in the series as they beat the Knicks here in the Garden.
Mentre le series tornano a Chicago per la quinta partita, i Bulls, ringalluzziti, dominano l'incontro e mandano definitivamente a casa i Knicks per questa stagione.
Jordan just looked over at Spike Lee and waved bye-bye. The Bulls are moving on to face the Orlando Magic.
Mentre i Bulls lottavano strenuamente per strappare la vittoria ai Knicks, i giovani e dotatissimi Orlando Magic proseguivano senza intoppi il loro cammino contro la squadra di Atlanta e adesso bruciano dalla voglia di affrontare i Bulls.
Bring on Chicago is the champ here in Orlando.
There's no pressure on us. We're the underdogs going in. We're playing against a team that 72 wins. What do you call it? Unbeatable. So we're going in relaxed and ready to play.
Per la prima volta nell'intera stagione, i Bulls si trovano a mettere in discussione le proprie capacità. Ma questi sono dubbi che non possono permettersi mentre si preparano all'incontro con la squadra che li ha eliminati dai playoff l'anno prima.
I tell you, I want the ball in Michael's hand. And Jordan spinning his way against Anderson.
I've always been known as a player who could finish off a team. Here I was in one of those moments, and yet I let the team down.
It hasn't gotten much worse than this for the Chicago Bulls.
We targeted Orlando all season as a team that we had to get by. We all knew that that was our biggest hurdle.
And the Bulls season comes to an end here at the United Center tonight.
Nessuno aveva reagito alla sconfitta peggio di Michael Jordan. Il suo rientro di fine stagione era avvenuto troppo tardi per trasformare i Bulls, ma ora la formazione di Chicago è una squadra completamente diversa.
Now we can get a fair shake. Michael's been here. He's in basketball shape. We have Dennis now who can rebound. So let's get down for our crown.
Let's make this thing happen from the beginning, babe. Let's go do it.
What time is it? Game time!
Well, this is the one that everybody's been waiting for. And you consider this to be the two best teams in the NBA.
All'inizio delle series i Magic giocano in modo convincente, ma ben presto tutti si accorgono di quanto i Bulls siano cambiati in un anno.
Hey, Michael on the run. MJ running, shovels, Pippen, jab for the right hand.
Biggest fear for Orlando is getting this crowd involved, and that's what the Bulls are doing right now with their aggressive defense, pushing the ball down the floor, getting after second shots, and just going right in the face of Orlando.
The Bulls 121, Orlando 83. Chicago grabs a one-game lead, and the Magic suffer their worst playoff loss ever.
Just give credit to the Bulls for playing a fantastic basketball game. That's probably as well as I've seen any team play in in a long, long time.
Stupiti dalla facile vittoria riportata nella prima partita, i Bulls affrontano la seconda con il morale alle stelle.
What time is it? 8:30.
Il clima scherzoso continua con un'accoglienza in campo da far crollare lo stadio.
You still set the standard for greatness, determination, and leadership. Congratulations, 1995-96 NBA Most Valuable Player.
He was superb this year, and he hasn't stopped. Played every game, lifted his team whenever it counted, blended with his teammates when they were going good. He's been just superb.
Incoraggiati dal tributo conferito a Jordan e dal loro spettacolare successo nella prima partita, i Bulls si aspettano un'altra serata di gloria. Ma all'inizio il loro gioco non è all'altezza delle loro aspettative.
So Kukoc takes him into the lane, has it stripped. Shaw lead. Here's Anderson driving inside of Pippen. Left hand wrap around, got it for the Magic.
Orlando is belting the Bulls around, much like the Bulls belted them around in Game 1.
Con uno svantaggio che raggiunge i 18 punti, improvvisamente i Bulls rischiano di essere sconfitti in casa. Ma le 72 vittorie della stagione li hanno dotati di una fiducia incrollabile nelle proprie capacità e quindi non cedono al panico.
Most teams going into halftime down 18 points would be like, oh, there's no way we can get back in this game. But Phil Jackson walks in and he says, we got them right where we want them.
We had a number of huge comebacks this year, and we had a sort of quiet confidence that we knew we could get back into it.
The Bulls try and get rolling here. Jordan. Oh, the dandy rebound from Dennis Rodman. Rodman looks for Scotty. What a great play, but it wouldn't go. Scotty tips it. Tony Kukoc comes up with it. Bushy for three. Yes, sir! This place is going nuts. It's a 6-point Magic lead now.
Keep the momentum going. Keep the ball moving.
Chicago's defense turns it around in the second half. Kemp right back to Michael for the jam.
They are befuddling the Orlando Magic.
It's all over. The Bulls win it. What a comeback by the Bulls.
In that game, you could just kind of see it fizzle away, and then when we came out in Game 3, you saw it just wasn't there for them. It was like a hot air balloon with no air left in it.
E i Bulls dimostrano di non avere pietà per il loro avversario ormai a terra.
Guys like Michael and Scotty, you know, when there was blood in the water, they could smell it and they were ready for the kill.
Now Jordan, pull up, 18-footers, scored!
Michael taps himself on the chest as if to say, gotta do it, man, you gotta do it.
Riscattandosi nel finale, Jordan e i Bulls vincono le 2 partite a Orlando, cancellando così con enfasi il ricordo da incubo dei playoff dell'anno prima.
Ball game over and the Magic are history. The Bulls have swept the Magic. A superb performance by the Chicago Bulls.
We were always disappointed last year. We came back to redeem ourselves as a unit. We saw the challenge in front of us, and we stepped in front of it, and we faced it, and we conquered. So I think that's a great accomplishment.
As the Bulls once again make it to the NBA Finals.
From the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, welcome to the 1996 NBA Finals.
Yeah, #1!
Full Seattle program, layup program. Championship program.
It's been 2 years, but now the NBA Finals return to Chicago.
Thank you.
23 plus 33 plus 91 equals 4 trophies.
Never before have 2 teams with better records matched up at an NBA Final.
1, 2, 3. Go for 4! We're sweeping! 4 in a row.
Nobody has these shirts right now, so probably be gone by halftime.
Okay, go to the next guy. Get out. Get.
Coach Carl has had 3 days to come up with a plan.
You didn't have to tell him any, secrets, little things to get to him.
That's why they're secrets.
The other player that comes in here now is Brokowski. Brick has been coming out there munching it up. Dennis, you know that they'll send him specifically out for you.
Dr. Crawford, we understand that you're a specialist in handling anger.
Gentlemen,
It's up to the Sonics to convince the Bulls and the basketball public that they have come here as true foes, not mere foils.
Anybody want to go over anything? Danny, Bennett? Go rock. Go,
Around the door, Carolina, at guard, 6'6", Michael Jordan.
Believe in yourselves, trust each other out there, and be proud of what you've done. Now go out there and be big. Let's go, Go that way, baby. Now stay still. Here we go. Ball's going up.
I Sonics vogliono dimostrare di essere degli avversari di valore e partono caricatissimi.
Skips over to Kemp out on the wing, fires over a long link. Shawn Kemp with an 18-footer.
I Bulls non giocano da più di una settimana e nella prima metà tempo il loro gioco in attacco è atipicamente incerto.
And Kemp has been unstoppable here in the early moments, 3 for 3.
We knew that Seattle was going to come in and try to steal either one or two on our home floor. And what you want to be is sharp and ready for that. And that was our greatest worry coming in.
The Chicago Bulls, it has been a long layoff.
33. Right now, their hope is that they're going to get an offensive rebound or a long rebound or a loose ball or a steal. No turnovers, no rebounds.
The poor shooting continues by Chicago.
Rebound grab by Kemp. Outlet pass to Payton. Ahead to Johnson. Sneaks down the floor. To the glass. Lays it up and in.
Sonics playing great basketball. All cylinders working right now. The Bulls, rust is starting to set in.
Block here.
Everything coming up Sonics here in the early going.
Let's go, Bulls! Let's go, Bulls! Let's go, Bulls!
Spinti soprattutto dalla loro determinazione personale, i Bulls, come hanno fatto per tutto l'anno, trovano il modo di reagire. Nella loro prima comparsa nelle finali, Ron Harper e Luke Longley si accollano gran parte del lavoro iniziale prima di lasciare la scena all'uomo che non ha rivali sotto canestro.
Michael.
Geniale come sempre, anche nei momenti di maggior tensione, Michael Jordan riesce ancora una volta a trasformare le finali nel suo palcoscenico personale.
Take it, Michael! Take it, Michael! Jordan to the floor. Now Jordan going against Payton. Goes to the fadeaway. Oh, he wanted that shot.
Messi sotto pressione da Jordan e dai Bulls, i Sonics si avviano verso l'autodistruzione.
Stay right here. Flagrant two.
Joe Crawford going to go a flagrant foul.
I got a flagrant foul. It's a flagrant foul. We got 2 shots and possession.
The conversation continues. And a technical is required.
Absolutely uncalled for situation.
Come out here, Bob. Come on.
No, we just talking to him. We just trying to let him know what they were doing.
That's not right. I think it's a flagrant foul and then 2 technicals because you see a parade to the line. Now Chicago with a chance to open it up a bit here.
A metà del terzo quarto i Sonics si ritrovano sotto di 11 punti e con un disperato bisogno di idee.
Be aggressive. Whatever you do, be aggressive. Don't be soft. Be aggressive.
Chicago up 7. Kemp goes to work, turns on Longley. Left hand's one up and in off the window. Shawn Kemp.
And don't give up on your shooting. Pass it off and let the 3 shooters.
Deadlift Shrimp hoists in a 3-pointer. And the Sonics trail at 71-67.
This does not look good. 10-point lead. All of a sudden we could match up on defense. Get back.
Deadlift up the center of the floor, behind the back dribble in the flow, spots the seam, stops, pops to tie. He got it!
And the game is tied at 75.
Right now, I think Chicago's a little concerned.
So what we're doing is this. We're taking Tony, we're standing him out here.
Proprio quando Tony Kukoc si sente l'uomo dimenticato del post-campionato, eccolo riemergere.
They drop it in now to Kukoc, right side. Shrimp is there.
Kukoc with a gorgeous move. Standing his way.
Now it is Kukoc, fires 3, buries it from the right-hand side.
His jumper has been absent throughout the whole playoffs. Tony Kukoc is feeling it. A potential 4
Ringalluzziti dai 10 punti segnati da Kukoc, adesso i Bulls godono di un vantaggio incolmabile.
Steal by Harper. Can he control it? Does. Comes in. Left side. Biggest lead of the game. They're putting them out of their misery right now.
MJ off the dribble. Michael crosses over. Michael falls, fires, scores! Michael, a rainbow!
Well, so much for the 9-day layoff and the concerns of Phil Jackson and the Chicago Bulls.
3 on the shot clock. Here comes Michael, puts it on the floor, pull up 16-footer. Put 2 more down for the King. He is the man.
Game 1 belongs to the Bulls. 107-90.
In vista della seconda partita, i Bulls sono ben decisi a non perdere lo slancio acquisito.
You're sure shooting rocks at the beginning of the game, except for Kemp.
Make it 2 in a row. Let's get off a good start.
Let's go, fellas. Gentlemen, earlies and chases are all there. Hey, come on, gentlemen.
Just take your time and relax and everything's going to work out great.
Pulls the trigger. No good. Offensive attack by Johnson. No good.
Fin dalle primissime battute è chiaro che questi non sono gli stessi Sonics che i Bulls hanno incontrato nella prima partita.
It is clear now that the Sonics are showing up with desire.
Ma ad ogni canestro segnato dai Sonics arriva la risposta immediata dei Bulls.
You can see the mindset of Hersey Hawkins. Going to attack the rim every chance he gets.
I Sonics devono vedersela con un determinatissimo Michael Jordan che segna 16 punti nel primo tempo.
Jordan feeling it.
Michael has his game face on, as always.
If Michael gets to the post up, go double him. We still got goals on Michael Jordan. Every time he touches it, you're going after him.
And here comes Jordan.
It's inside the arc at the top, deflected beautifully by Askew. Payton's loose, open basket, jams it home.
Blocked by Perkins, hand to Harper, rejected by Kemp.
Sonics hanging tough.
Steve, turn around and leave. We've got 11 turnovers, guys. We're not moving the ball. We're not ready to pass the ball. We're not making sound plays. Right up there. Let's get it down now. Let's go. Let's finish this half good.
Ma sono i Sonics a finire il primo tempo in bellezza, avendo accorciato le distanze a un solo punto. La partita è ancora tutta da giocare. Fino a che Dennis Rodman da solo accende i motori del Bulls nel terzo quarto.
Pippen with a 20-footer. Misses. Tap back Rodman again, Jack.
Dennis Rodman is killing the Sonics again, and George Karl is taking time out.
You can't let them have 3 or 4 minutes where we freak out. Play! Pass!
Seattle crumpling under the building pressure right now in Chicago.
Contagiato da Rodman, anche Tony Kukoc si mette a fare faville e segna 8 punti su 10.
Brown sends it to Kukoc. He fires another 3. He's got it. Special K burns him for 6 points, and it's 72-65. Now they hound the ball. They steal it. Pippen's got it. Right away from Askew. Oh, listen to the crowd. The Bulls on fire again.
Perkins, air ball.
What can they do against the Chicago defense?
Jordan. Lady. Timeout.
George Karl trying to rally the troops right now. They trail it 76-65.
Win or lose, we're taking something in that locker room and believe in each other in this huddle. You gotta believe that, guys. You fought too hard. Every one of you. Grab each other and trust each other. Don't do anything except fight, fight, fight.
I coraggiosi Sonics si difendono strenuamente e nell'ultimo quarto accorciano quello che era stato uno svantaggio di 11 punti a soli 3 punti.
Score it, and he's fouled by Kerr.
Skip to shot in the corner, deep. Takes Longley into the paint, turns the corner, lays it up, and then with the right hand, he is fouled.
Shawn Kemp one-on-one blows by Longley.
Ma a pochi minuti dal termine i Bulls sono ancora in vantaggio e Pippen ha in mano le redini del gioco.
We got 2 shots.
So the situation, 8 and 9/10 seconds remaining. 3-point Chicago lead. As you mentioned, Matt, no timeouts for Seattle. So the Bulls get back to the Seattle front court. It's Pippen misses on both. Rodman able to get a jump ball out of it.
Come on, Dennis. I'll let you get off the line. Step cross.
The toss, the tap, Pippen, off, knock free, shrimp, and there's a foul.
Well, Pippen missed 2. Now Rodman missing. Only 3 and 7/10 seconds to go in the fourth. The Chicago Bulls escape with the victory. The Bulls over the Sonics 92-88.
They've held court. Can you guys hold court 3 straight?
That's what it comes down to. We're going to have to go back in our building and take care of business. Well, our backs against the walls at this point.
They're filing in here at Key Arena, a standing room only crowd to cheer their Sonics on.
We're at home, it's going to be rock and roll, it's going to be loud, it's going to be crazy.
Fire! Fire! Fingers and flag! Gotta get one, gotta get one, gotta get one now!
They feel more energized here at home. I think they're confident here at home.
SuperSonics hope that the energy, the hometown crowd, all of that translates into a victory.
Only 2 teams in the history of the NBA have been able to come back from an 0-2 deficit.
You know, they got more things to worry about. They got people patting them on the back. They got to save face on their home court. They're down 2-0. They really had all the pressure.
Seattle's got to have a great start today to give these fans some hope and keep them cheering.
We're on our home court. We're running all night long. We're running.
I think that Seattle maybe felt like that the home court advantage was going to do it for them in that 3rd game, and we got off to a tremendous start.
Tony Kukoc, nuovamente protagonista di un ruolo chiave, sostituisce Ron Harper che si è infortunato e i Bulls passano alle cannonate.
Well, Chicago looked sluggish and slow of foot in game 2. Much quicker here to start game 3.
I Bulls lasciano praticamente senza vita i Sonics.
Another bad pass. The sloppy play by Seattle continues.
Could be a long afternoon for George Karl's crew unless they can handle the basketball.
I Bulls erano venuti a Seattle con il coltello tra i denti, ma è stata la loro esecuzione impeccabile che ha ridotto il pubblico a un muto stupore.
This is supposed to be the noisiest crowd in the NBA.
The strong survive, and you use their fans as your fuel. You use their emotion as your emotion.
Payton baseline double teams. Jump pass right to Michaels.
The steal by Jordan leading to the breakaway by Pippen. Oh, the Bulls are just eating up the Sonics in this opening quarter with 1:35 remaining. It's the Bulls 32 and the Sonics 12.
Sonics trying to put together field goals and start something here in the second 12 minutes.
Hawkins, 3-on-1. Payton for Perkins. Nicely done. And that gets the crowd going.
Shawn, they 5 and go to the rim, okay?
Here's Kemp.
Offensive foul. 40 offense.
Seattle tenta disperatamente la rimonta, ma i Bulls contrattaccano lanciando in campo un uomo che da solo è sufficiente a spegnere l'artiglieria dei Sonics.
Don't be afraid to throw to number 23. He's all right.
Jordan. Yes.
Yeah, Mike. Where's Michael? Where is he? Doesn't seem. Back to Kukoc. 6. There's Michael.
Following 15.
Wow.
Off the screen by Sally.
Good again.
Michael Jordan is in another time, in another space, on another plateau.
The Bulls by 18.
Michael wants to make a statement. He's making it over and over again.
I compagni di squadra di Jordan però non restano a guardare.
Scotty with a dribble. Hard drive by Detlef running in off the...
Yes!
Got it! A foul!
Well, a symbolic finisher to a first half that has been just splendid for the Chicago Bulls.
Ma con l'inizio del secondo tempo, la difesa dei Sonics stringe i Bulls in una morsa.
pressure on them. Everybody rebound in, get in their chest a little bit.
And again, the Sonics very aggressive defensively. They are jumping on the ball.
And the Bulls now appear to be the team that is rattled.
You guys aren't ready for this barrage down there. You got to get your feet underneath you, Luke.
We only lost 5 points this half round.
In 5 seconds, he traveled on the pass.
The Sonics take it back on another Bull turnover.
Stay in the game, gentlemen. Stay in the game and see if they get tired in the third and fourth quarter. Keep working your way back with your defense.
I Sonics fanno esattamente così e riescono a portarsi nel raggio di tiro.
They have cut that 24-point lead in half. 73-61.
Hope is still alive at the Key Arena.
Ma i Bulls non si scompongono.
They just cannot hit from downtown, and it leads to this. A fast break bucket by Jordan.
Anche loro danno prova di un'ottima difesa.
The steal by Pippen. Kukoc chased by Perkins.
And look at the fans head to the action.
I Sonics adesso sono in preda alla frustrazione più totale, dato che i Bulls controllano ogni fase del gioco.
Come on, Luke.
Per nulla intimidito dai mostri sacri di Chicago, Luke Longley si fa avanti e si conquista anche lui una fetta di gloria.
Here's Longley getting inside. Nice move by Luke Longley.
Seattle rushed the ball, put a lot of pressure on the ball handlers when I get good looks. I wish basketball were that simple, and sometimes it is.
Yeah, from down under. Australia's fine.
What a game for Luke Longley. Longley with a playoff career high of 19 points.
Goes it out, baby. One more game, baby. One more game, baby. One more game.
This is the night the Chicago Bulls could sweep away Seattle.
Per i tifosi dei Bulls, questa serata porta con sé la promessa dell'immortalità.
Sweep! Sweep time!
Bulls and 4. It's a foregone conclusion.
I think it's going to be a tough task. I'm more relaxed now than I ever been. You know, maybe the 3-0 lead makes you a little bit more relaxed.
Look, Junior Pippen house, y'all.
This crowd's going to bring it up. They're going to be loose. They're going to be freewheeling. They're going to have everything going for them. You got to match that intensity early on.
Ma i tifosi che erano stati ridotti al silenzio nella terza partita vedono finalmente emergere i veri Sonics.
It's the opportunity to show what we are, guys. Let's go out there and play together.
Great pass, Payton, and he smashes it home. A circus shot by Shawn Kemp.
Per la prima volta nelle finali i Sonics giocano come una squadra che ha vinto 64 partite durante la stagione. I Bulls sono improvvisamente ridotti a semplici mortali, vittime della squadra di Seattle che finalmente ha preso il comando.
Game 5, but we still feel pretty good about ourselves right now. We're up 3-1, and we feel like we're in great shape.
Just put this down as a bad game and look forward to Friday.
I Chicago Bulls sono ancora estremamente fiduciosi.
Just gotta go out here and win this game, man. Let's don't prolong it any longer. Let's go out and play hard.
Go 48, fella. Let's go.
E partono alla grande.
Michael Jordan on the breakaway.
Ma lo fanno anche i Sonics.
What a furious pace to this game.
Le due squadre sono impegnate nella battaglia, finché la difesa dei Sonics non prende il sopravvento nel gioco.
Defending hard on every possession, making a pass difficult.
Per la seconda partita di fila i Bulls sono incapaci di scrollarsi di dosso la difesa di Seattle.
I think they're tired, gentlemen. I think they're tired.
I Sonics invece sono attenti e veloci.
Instead of searching for their places in the history books, the Chicago Bulls now will go home
start searching for answers.
Destiny had a date with the Chicago Bulls, but now it flirts with the Seattle Sonics.
We didn't think we'd be back here, but we are.
Now the Bulls' place alongside NBA legends doesn't seem like such a burning question. The only thing burning is the Bulls' 3-0 lead, suddenly down to 3-2.
Understand game 4 and 5, what got us success. You played together and stayed together to the point that Chicago was becoming the team that was breaking apart.
Well, the champagne is still ready, guys, and that's maybe the coldest champagne in the history of sports.
We were talking about the Bulls as a team for the ages. Now in Chicago, they're questioning, are the Bulls aging?
Who would have thought that we would look at Michael Jordan and see what we think is a fatigued Michael Jordan? Somebody is daring to pull on Superman's cape, and that somebody has been Gary Payton.
So, is tonight the night Chicago celebrates? Or does Seattle push them to the brink?
Have some fun out there, gentlemen. And you have fun by passing the basketball and playing your style up and down the
I Sonics sono fiduciosi, ma per tutta la stagione i Bulls sono riusciti a trovare in se stessi quello di cui avevano più bisogno. Possiedono una determinazione forgiata da ben 72 vittorie e questa partita potrebbe essere il testamento della loro epica stagione.
This is the kind of start Chicago was looking for.
E come è giusto, i 3 giocatori che li hanno guidati per tutta la stagione mettono da parte ogni dubbio.
This team has overcome everything. I mean, a lot of teams cannot handle the pressure of have to go out there and do what people expect you to do. And that's what this team is all about. This team won't let anything get in its way.
The Bulls dominating.
I Bulls balzano immediatamente in vantaggio e non lo mollano più.
Michael. Oh my, what a pass!
To be a part of what has happened and to have gone through this whole season with all these guys, with Scotty and Michael and Dennis, what a huge thrill. I still can't believe sometimes that I've been lucky enough to be a part of it.
Guns the three from the right side. Good. Saving curve. Up over Perkins. It's almost brought rain here in the United Center. The Bulls threatening to blow this game 6 open.
Come già durante il resto dell'anno, ogni giocatore dei Bulls svolge il suo ruolo alla perfezione.
It's very special, really, because of a lot of guys who haven't been in this situation, and to be a part of them, and just have the opportunity to see that reaction of them being here for the first time.
I think they're absolutely one of the greatest. They've delivered all year long.
Coronando così il loro straordinario viaggio, i Bulls mostrano al mondo del basket l'essenza che li rende così straordinari.
It's been everything you could ask for out of a basketball season, from the winning to the teammates. I've had so much fun this year. I don't want it to end.
Mentre i Bulls muovono gli ultimi passi verso la storia, la vera misura della loro grandezza sta nell'ispirazione che traggono l'uno dall'altro.
The Chicago Bulls are closing in now on that championship. The crowd is up. The celebration is underway at the United Center.
I mean, there's a lot of sweat, and there's been a lot of injuries this year, and you play through them because it's fun, and it's enjoyable to be out there with the 12 guys on the floor, and you're sharing something.
I'm very proud of them, and I think that the fact that they have found a way to work together and enjoy each other's presence and touching each person's life in their own very inimitable way is, I think, terrific.
After a 2-year absence, the Chicago Bulls have regained the NBA throne.
And they are going wild in the Windy City.
Every kid had his one big dream, I think. And I can recall growing up talking about NBA championship, playing on the NBA championship team.
Your 72 wins, an NBA record,
And this championship placed the Chicago Bulls among the storied teams in NBA and sports history.
Winning is everybody's ambition on this team. Every player that's a part of this roster is willing to sacrifice to accomplish just one common goal, which is to win a championship.
I actually feel like we just took a 2-year hiatus and now we're back again.
Who's the bald one? Who's the bald one? How's it feel to hold it again, Mike?
I think it's heavier than all of them.
How do you describe what it means to someone to achieve their ultimate goal in their profession? I mean, this is the type of goal that you're almost scared to set for yourself.
Watch out, here comes Phil. Watch out!
This is the top. Can't go further than this.
Number one.
Number one.
Yeah! You want to take my wife? Oh, no.
I'm not your wife.
Just wife.
NBA champs!
A unique team has fulfilled its destiny, and the transcendent team sport athlete of our time has added to his legend.
It's been a long road. You know, it started from scratch. You know, I had a lot of support from my teammates, from my family. I'm just happy for the city of Chicago. I'm sorry I was out for 18 months, but I'm happy I'm back to bring a championship back to Chicago.